Okay, so today we are going to look at how we can go from this drawing of one of our puzzle pieces to creating this part in Onshape and eventually creating a much more professional looking drawing using Onshape's tools. So let's get started just by looking at this drawing, and I like to start with the 3D image. So I'm looking at this isometric drawing here, and it occurs to me that probably the easiest way to build this in Onshape would be to create this bottom layer and then add this one cube onto the top of it. So with that in mind, the most useful of these three sketches would probably be this top view sketch. So when I make my first sketch, I'm going to sketch this top layer, this top sketch, and then I will extrude it 0.75, right? One layer tall. And then on this, I will draw a square right here, and I will extrude that another 0.75. And that looks like really all there is to creating this in Onshape. So now I'm going to go back to Onshape. That's not Onshape. Here we go. So I'm going to create a new document. And I'm going to call this the same as I called it there, red piece. And I'll create my public document. Okay. Since this is the top view, I'm going to use my top plane and I'm going to turn towards it. And I will click on the sketch button. So now I am looking at my drawing. And normally I always come over here into quadrant 1. But because of the way this is drawn, I'm actually going to go over here into quadrant 2. Oh, I want to get my corner rectangle. And I'm going to drag out a rectangle. And this will be 2.25 long, enter, and 1.5 wide, enter. Okay, now I'm going to hit escape so I get my little cursor back. I'm going to get that off of my drawing. I do not like dimensions on my drawings. Okay, so there's my sketch. Oh, actually, there should be one little corner missing, right? So I'm going to get this corner tool again, and I'm going to drag out for the part to remove. And this will be 0.75, enter, 0.75, enter. Okay, escape, get those dimensions off of there. I like my dimensions to be on the same side too, so we'll do that. Okay. Now, there's my drawing. Let's trim this so we get rid of this. And I'll get rid of that one. And now I'm ready to accept my first sketch. Okay, so there's our top drawing from our drawings that we did on paper. So now here I go with extrude, and it's going to be 1 block high, so that's 0.75. Enter. And this says new, so that's fine for right now. So, oh, I need to click on it, and it should have extruded. And it did. And I accept it. Okay, I'll go back to my top view. Now, let's go back and look at our drawing one more time. So let's see. There's my base layer. Now I need to do this cube up on top. So it's going to be right here, isn't it? Okay. So now I feel like I'm ready to do the next step. I'll go back and I'll click on this top surface of the shape that I extruded. And now my sketch plane, if you look at it from the side, you see my sketch plane should be up on top, but I'm not sure that it is. So I'm gonna do this one more time. Sketch. There it is. Now it's on top the way I wanted it. Okay. So now I'm gonna get this and I'm gonna drag out of this corner. And I'll just do it like this. And then I'll go 0.75, enter. 0.75, enter. And that's what I wanted to do. So I'll accept that sketch. Now, let's see if we can shade in just this square. And we can. So now sketch. Oops, not sketch. Extrude. 0.75. And now it says add because I'm adding it to what's already there. Okay, there's already some material here. So that's why it's add instead of new. If we did new, we would see two different colored parts here. So that's what I wanted to do, and I accept that sketch. And now the only thing I think I'd like to do to this that's not already done is I want to use this tool here. Yeah, I'll use the fillet tool and I will just hit some of these edges. So notice when it gets that outline to go, I'm going to do that. And I've already got mine set to 0.05. That's probably pretty good for this. Yours is probably defaulting to 0.2. So you want to change this to 0.05. Enter. Okay? And then I'll get those lines there. And I'll get those lines there. And I want to get just that line there. I'm just going to work my way around this part. And what I'm doing is just softening all these edges. Okay. Get all of those lines. Get all of these lines. Let's see if I got all of the lines from the bottom. It looks like I do. Sometimes you'll miss an edge or two and you just got to go back and do it. Looks like I missed this line here, so I'm going to hit that one. Ooh, it didn't like that. Let's see. And I want to hit this one and this one. Let me see if I can click on that red one and make the red go away. It should let me do that. Well, I'm going to just get rid of it right here. So I'm going to leave it like that. And I will accept that. So now we just have some rounded edges to make our part a little smoother. So now this is part Studio 2. I think I'm going to end this video right here. So that's all we're going to do today is try and create one of our parts in Onshape. So go ahead and try and create one of your parts for your team in Onshape. Good luck.